All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our Tuesday team call. We meet here every Tuesday at noon Central Time here on Zoom. If you can't join us live, then feel free to check out the replay on Facebook. Please comment though on Facebook. If you're watching it live or you're watching the replay, please make a comment because we want to know who's checking it out there. But we really love to have you live and in person here on Zoom. So if you can fit it into your schedule, like Emma and Chandler and Jess and Dr. Jen and Allie and Emily and Carrie and Stacy today. We appreciate having you on live. So thank you so much for fitting this in. My name is Julie Muse and I'm an international marketing director. I'm one of the 5 marketing directors on the Legacy Peak team. That's right? And it's my honor to be here and share this half hour with you. We've got some exciting news. So I'm going to start out though with our calendar, and I'm going to take you where to take you. I'm just going to, oh goodness. Okay. I'm going to take you to boards because I want you to see how you can find all of this information yourself. So Emily, are you seeing my boards right now? Okay, good. So we have a Legacy Peak only, although we do have some events on here that are larger, but for the most part, this is our team's events. It's a board on its own. So if you are not on the Legacy Peak only events board page, please ask your upline or your support team to send you that link so you can get on there. On this page, we upload all of our current images. And we try as best as we can to keep that updated. Okay, mine is not populating. Let me refresh it real quick. I was just in here updating it, so maybe that's fine. Okay, here we go. So the first thing you'll always see is our calendar for this month, followed by the individual images. So last week we hosted the Stories of Hope Allergies call, which was streamed into our Healthy Living community page. So if you didn't check that out, please go back and watch it. It was wonderful. We also have the recording in case you have anybody you want to share that with. And this weekend was the Kansas City Regional, which I know Carrie Brummett and Juliet from our team was there. So Carrie, do you want to unmute and share anything about the Kansas City Regional?
Yeah, you know what is fun? It's always fun to show up because as many times as I've been to an event, I brought a partner with me who is newer, and she just walked away, just reminded and empowered and inspired. And, that's the whole hope. You never know what somebody is going to walk away from. And so Dr. David Phillips was amazing. The other speakers were just so good. And really, I think if I had to walk away with just 2 things, is that we have the best product. We really do. And we need to be loud and proud, and we need to love on our people.
I love that. Jeanette said something on a 3-way call the other day. She said, we take prospects to customers, to raving fan customers, to partners with goals. And she said the difference between all of those different steps is events. So it's just getting in the room to build belief, and you can only do that by showing up, kind of like Carrie just said. So she locked arms with the partner and she got in the room, and we're so thankful that you were there and it was so powerful. We have that opportunity tonight in St. Louis. So Allie Vitruba, who is like the best, she's the best speaker within our whole entire Juice Plus. She is speaking here in St. Louis tonight. My favorite thing about Allie is that she delivers incredibly powerful information and she finds a way to make it funny. It's an amazing gift that she has. So she is speaking in St. Louis tonight at 7:00 at the Lodge of De Pere. It is not too late. Just get yourself in the room, bring some friends with you. What's really exciting is before that, we are meeting for dinner at 5:00 at Sawmill, which is right close. Allie, if you don't mind muting yourself, that would be awesome. Here she is going to speak tonight. I'm asking her to mute herself. Anyway, we're meeting beforehand for dinner at Sawmill. It's going to be wonderful. We are providing a complimentary dinner for yourself and any of your friends or family. So it's not too late. Reach out to me if you can be there. We'd love to have you in the room. And after that, there's a Hey Mama this Thursday night, which we're really looking forward to. And there is a healthy happy hour out in O'Fallon, Missouri that Emily and Carrie are hosting this Sunday. And we're doing a Stories of Hope focused on performance on the 25th. So if I exit out of here, you will see all of these beautiful flyers. So tonight is our dinner, along with Allie's event. Here's our flyer for the Hey Mama event coming up this Thursday, which will be streamed into our healthy living community. And here is the flyer for the healthy happy hour that's happening in O'Fallon later on this month. So this is your kind of go-to spot for our Legacy Peak events. Emily put the link in the chat, and we'll also make sure we get it on Facebook if it's not on there already. But here's where you go to know what's coming up. Really focusing on having a mix of virtual events and in-person events. So if you are not here in St. Louis, don't worry, there are so many things that you can plug into. So, okay. With all of that, we're kind of excited to announce something that the Campbell team is starting, and we know is going to be really critical and crucial to people moving forward and having success within our business. So I know one of the biggest challenges within what we do is that there really isn't a job description. It's kind of like, how am I successful at this? What do I need to do? And to be honest, everybody's different. Some people love to host events. Others love to show up on social media. Some people love to have one-on-one events. Others love to bring people to bigger events. You really do have so much autonomy within our business. But we know what makes people successful is figuring out what works for them and then making those small changes consistently over time. So if you've ever read the book Atomic Habits, if you haven't, you should. James Clear talks about really that it's these simple steps that we do every single day that creates success. And we have learned about recently within our community, these things called power hours, where everybody from all over the United States and even all over the world can hop on Zoom at 1 hour and be led through business building activities for your own Juice Plus business. And they've really been successful. And so the Campbell team wants to take this on and duplicate it. And we're calling it Empowered in 1 hour, but it's a similar concept. But the reason why it's working for so many people and helping them to build their business is because it helps to make these habits easy. So James Clear talks in his Atomic Habits book about how to trigger a good habit. So he says, number one, make it obvious, make it really easy to do that you want, make a cue really easy that you need to do this habit. So this is, you're going to see, this is kind of sorry, Carrie, through our Empowered in 1 hour that the cue might just be putting these hours in your calendar, right? And then making it easy, the reaction easy to happen. So once you get on, they will take you through exactly what you need to do in order to have these green light activities. So they're going to tell you, they're kind of going to give you the outline on this 1 hour call, making the activity easy as possible for you to do. Okay. Then make it attractive, make it something that you enjoy. The fact that we're coming together as a community to do these together makes it more attractive and can make it a little bit more exciting to do it because you don't feel like you're sitting at home alone, picking out 1 hour to work your business. And then finally, make it satisfying. So make it clear to yourself why you want to complete this habit. So some people are really just thinking, it feels really good once I check that box for the day. I feel like I've done the work that I needed to do. And that is satisfactory to me. Maybe you want to reward yourself afterwards with a coffee or going on a walk. Or maybe, and I just totally blanked on what I wanted to say. Oh, maybe you want to think about the concept that Emily Atten just shared with me yesterday. She talked about your future self and your present self and your future desires and your present desires. So she talked about how, maybe you have these future desires of having a higher paycheck, or of paying off a credit card bill, or having the more financial autonomy, or having more time freedom. You have all of these future desires, but your present desire is that maybe you're really tired, or you want to be able to spend more time with your kids, or you don't feel like reaching out to that person to send a text message or posting on social media, but you want to align your present desires with what your future desires are. And so the Empowered in 1 hour kind of helps you to have a focus of 1 hour kind of pouring into building your future desires, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. I'm combining a lot of topics in my head. Hopefully it's coming out clearly to all of you. And so we're just really excited that our team is coming together to do this. So real quick though, I'm going to ask, I know Emily Otten has been getting on these power hours and empowered in 1 hour. So if you're willing to kind of just unmute and tell us some of the wins that you've had, I do see Deb's on. So anybody else who's been getting on these is having any wins, please feel free to unmute after Emily and just share with us what you're seeing from getting on these hour-long workshops. Go ahead, Em.
Yeah, well, it's a concept that's been around for a while. I'm sure you've heard, if you've been around for a minute, I'm sure you've heard us talk about the magical hour, a power hour, a power half hour. We did it during quarantine, but now just bringing it back in a fresh way of, obviously now with a newborn at home, I'm like, okay, if I can just get on, they tell me exactly what to do. It kind of takes the thinking out of it, which is helpful for all of us. And you can kind of customize it too. You don't have to do exactly what they're saying, but it gives you, like, I've been doing customer care for years, all of us have been, but when it has bullet points on the screen, it jogs my memory of like, oh yeah, go do that thing. So it gives me specific things. And so first of all, I love the accountability, being on with other people. So even though I'm sitting at home alone with my newborn, being on Zoom with people just gives me this different kind of energy versus I could go do this power hour alone, but it's different when you're with a few people. And then some wins that have come from it are just the connections. Like, this is the income producing activity that we know works, but what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So getting, kind of back into my flow of work after having baby, it's just helped me get back to those simple things. So the wins have been all across the board, from helping customers add on to their order, also having a partner who's like 2 orders away from sales coordinator today. And some of that came from connecting with her, talking about the new incentive. Okay, she got this person, helping a new partner plus. So there's just a lot of small wins that also add up. And also the wins don't always end up being a promotion or increasing your paycheck. Eventually it will be, but even it's just like doing the activity, connecting with the people and doing the do is the win, I think. So I just love this concept. And I will say one more thing. I'm really grateful to be a part of the Campbell team organization, because all of the NMDs, PMDs, all the marketing directors have gone before us to kind of create this system. And I think, like James Clear talks about it in Atomic Habits, like having a system is something to plug into, and the marketing directors have already done it for us. So the only action step we have to take is actually logging in and doing the thing. So I'm just grateful that the marketing directors have gone before us to put together the system that our whole team can plug into. So I'm excited about it, and I'm sure you'll hear us talking about it a lot.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Systems create wealth. So this is the system that you can plug into. You're probably wondering, what the heck is it? We're going to share more. We're going to share exactly a video for you in just a second. Deb is saying it's such a great way to jump back into your business. I know she's at the orthodontist with her kids, but I know she's been really loving plugging into these power hours. And I had another partner, Juliette Bischoff, who's been partnering in quite a bit. She wasn't able to be on today, but she said that she's been loving the wins that she's been having. She said it's definitely helped her to be more consistent and touch her business at least 5 days a week, which, Emily said it might not be huge wins, but actually it's these small habits that really do end up creating an NMD business for sure. She said it's helped her to hit send on messages that before she would overthink. And I can totally amen that. That's happened for me as well. So I love that, maybe just the confidence that it gives you to kind of be coming together and working with other people. It's allowed her to connect with others in the community across the country, which is awesome. And she's really been focusing on WIPs, or WIPs, which she said used to mean for her work in progress. And now she thinks of it as a win in progress. And really just reframing one word can make a huge impact. And I agree with her on that, because in our business, it isn't always quick, right? It's a relationship business. So sometimes our win might be that a friend said, yeah, I'll go on a walk with you. And we go on a walk, and maybe we don't even bring up Juice Plus, if you could believe that. Maybe we just grab coffee with someone. That's a win in progress. It's really just a relationship. That's what we are. That's our green light activity, is to be in relationship. So it just helps to encourage you to get back out and to be sharing with others and to be in community and in relationship with others. So what the heck are we talking about with these empowered in 1 hour? So I'm going to share. Sorry, my sharing is kind of off today. Shelly Mackey, who, if you don't know, she's a PMD plus within the Campbell Team organization. She really locked arms with a bunch of other NMDs to put this together. And I'm going to optimize for video. Sorry, I did that wrong. And she is going to share with you exactly what the Empowered in 1 Hour is. So here it is.
Katie, do you mind showing? So right now we have a little folder. We're basically going to do something similar to this. We went to Level Up, my Qs and our NMDs. We went to Level Up in person last January. We saw a woman do Power Hour and it was so good. And we decided when we came back, the difference was we wanted a little bit more to it. So we kind of tweaked it a little bit. And then I know that various groups have been doing this, like Wendy said. So what we did is we kind of compiled, we took like little bits and tried to make it what we always do. And that is for the newbie on the team, right? We want to empower our leaders, not just, you know, NMDs or above. We want to empower all leaders. So that's where the word empowered came from. We don't just want to have it to be a power hour. We want to be empowered in 1 hour. Like at the end, we want these people empowered, right? So the very first slide, we have 3 images that we put in the folder, and this folder will be on Campbell Team. And so the very first image, the first 3 images, and she's going to pop it up here in a minute. It's just what to expect. And the great part about this folder is it's at it's just right there on Campbell Team. It's going to be called Empowered in 1 Hour. The very first image is what they can expect from that hour. So it's basically an agenda. Okay. Katie's going to click on that here in a second. And that's just what to expect. Katie, can you click on that? There you go. There you go. Awesome. So the first 5 minutes will be check-in and wins, 10 minutes of social media, 10 minutes making new friends, 10 minutes invite, 10 minutes follow-up, 10 minutes customer and partner care, and 5 minutes of gratitude. Okay. And then this image will always be there for anyone to come look at. Okay. And then the second image is how to maximize your hour, how to come prepared. So make a list, memory jogger, dream team worksheet. And if you look down below, Campbell Team boards, we show them the symbol for getting started. Go to number 6, and that will give you the make a list and the memory jogger. And then under the Juice Plus team, you'll find the dream team worksheet. We're trying to give everybody those little clues how to find it. Remember, for a newbie. And then customer genealogy, downline PVC growth, list of upcoming events. And then the pro tip is, which is so important, schedule a coaching call with your upline the first week of each month. Get with your sponsor to find these reports and print them at the beginning of the month, so that when people come in to this power hour, they're already got all these sheets in front of them, right? Even a brand new person, they're going to have their list, at least their memory jogger. They're going to know how to find upcoming events. Okay. And then be prepared, be consistent, be successful. Okay. And then the next slide, these will always be in here for everyone to see, is a daily action step. Make a post. It's non-negotiable. Okay. And these are just the different things that you can do. You know, you can see those yourself. And then down at the bottom, Campbell Team boards and the Juice Plus Hub for social media tips. Again, we put the camera to signal that when they go into Campbell Team boards, they'll look for social media and the tips there. And then you guys probably remember Jamie Kinsey has a video, and then there's lots of verbiage, what we're trying to do is bring our people right back into Campbell Team boards, because that's where everything's housed pretty much, right? We want to make this so simple. Okay. So those are the 3 things that people will know prior to coming in. And then the host, and this is for anyone can host. Okay. No parameters. We have it in Canva, and then Katie also put it as a PDF. So Katie, do you want to click on whichever one you want to, hon? So you would click on this. This is the first slide. No one needs to get on early, just show up, because they will already have seen the first 3 slides at any time, check-ins just now. And then you want to go to the next one, Katie. This is just check-ins. And then this is social media engagement. And remember, they have that slide, that image is in their board right there. So They can go off of that. We're going to walk them through it, each of this as they're doing it. We try to make it the colors of the company, keeping everything in tune with what goes on Campbell Team. And then of course the symbols of Campbell Team boards is always the apple, and the rocket is Empowered in 1 Hour folder. And then of course Juice Plus Hub Social Media Academy. Okay, and then the next slide, making new friends. Again, we tried to use emojis that keep it really fresh for people and they understand what we mean by that. Just this morning, Leela Dunn, she's flipping amazing. She's on the Radici team. She's a new NMD. You probably saw her in Phoenix give her speech. She's amazing. She actually recorded this morning with one of her teammates and myself, and we did an hour. Leela, it's an hour and 3 minutes, because the first 3 minutes, she's walking you through those first 3 slides that I just walked you through. Okay. And then the last one, exactly 1 hour, she modeled, you guys, perfectly. She guided us through the slides as if we were doing, well, we were doing it, the hour. And then what's amazing is we've already got it to Katie. She's going to pop that in our folder. And what's beautiful about it for 2 reasons. One is it's a great training for a brand new person, clear up to a PMD plus like myself. Let's say that I've never been on one. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I can go watch Leela do it. I can participate with her, right? The second reason is, let's say you're at a kid's soccer practice and you've got an hour to kill, and you look on Campbell Team and no one's doing one at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on a Wednesday night when you're sitting in the parking lot and you go, dang, I wish there was a Empowered in 1 Hour session. Guess what? Click on Leela and she's going to do the hour with you. It's so easy, you all, and it's beautiful. It's so good. It's like your quick, guide go-to. And these are the slides. There's only 8 slides. Okay. So making new friends, she's going to, we'll walk you through that, whoever's hosting. And then invite, you guys, because this is the key to our business. It's not the Empowered in 1 Hour. It's not how cute you can make your flyers. It's my gosh, we got to get to events. We've got to get to events. So this is the key right here. And then again, we've given all the verbiage. This will be on the screen, the 10 minutes that they're working on this. And of course, we always funnel them back to Campbell Team boards, because that's where the verbiage is, with the megaphone, right? Look under events or upcoming events, and we'll tweak these slides as necessary, because I know that our amazing Julie Herbst, Wendy McGlon, Wendy Campbell, Katie Suter, that are keeping up the boards, y'all, like these people need paid. Okay. I can't believe they do this. Just, they're servant-hearted people to keep up our board for us. But we need to thank them every time we get an opportunity. Really, it's amazing, and it makes it easy for us. Okay, and then the next slide is the next 10 minutes is follow up. Wendy always says the fortune's in the follow up. The fortune's in the follow up, right? And there's little tips on each one of these, and then down at the bottom, check it out. Campbell Team boards, the person speaking, the what to say emoji, right? Okay. And then, and you guys, these are going to be available really quickly after this call. So don't worry about that you're getting left out or not. But no one's using them yet. The first time was this morning for Leela to record. Customer care, 10 minutes. You're going to go do customer care because we know it's so important. And then the pro tip, of course, is treat new partners like customers. Give them that same nurturing and support. You got to keep walking with you, through everything. And again, down at the bottom, you get the apple for the Campbell Team boards, and the green heart is customer care, right? Gives you all the verbiage, tells you when to check in, all the different things. And then there's different check-ins. And then the last thing is gratitude. And just sending a message of gratitude to someone at the end, the last 5 minutes. And then, we ended it with honor God and serve people. That's Campbell Team, right? And we just figured that was a great way to end our gratitude. So that's our entire little Empowered in 1 Hour. And then Katie also put the images in there as well individually. So they're each image for whatever.
Okay, I stopped that just a little early. I think there's only about 2 minutes left, but you kind of got a glimpse in as to what it looks like. And then it's all on board. So I'm going to take you to board so you can see where you can find it. So let me get out of her. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to go to Campbell Team Boards. And under events, I love how they have the emojis so you can see where everything is. And then it's empowered in 1 hour. Okay. So one really cool thing about this is, as she repeated over and over and over again, you have access to these slides and you can really go see this content whenever you'd like, which was kind of an issue in the past. We didn't have access to all that. So you can see the slides that she had shared. But then if you want to click right here, Zoom meetups, as of right now, these are ones that you can hop on that other people are hosting. So every single Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, this Leela Dunn is hosting one at 8:30 Central Time. And here's how you would get on. Every Wednesday at 8:30 Central, Carol Gardner is hosting one. And here's the Zoom ID and passcode. And then Nicole Helmstetler is hosting them at these times. She's doing quite a bit, 2 times each day, and the times are shown in Central Time. So she gives you the way to hop on here. So these are ones that are already happening that you can hop into. You can host for your own. We'll probably start hosting them as well for our team. In fact, we're thinking about having one team call a month become an empowered in 1 hour. So you could host one on your own for your team, or if you, like she said, are just wanting to do one day and it's not happening, click on this host button, go to Empowered in 1 hour with Leela Dunn and click on this link and just follow her prompts and you can go ahead and do it as well. But I do want to reiterate what Shelley Mackey said. She said the key is not these empowered in 1 hours or how cute you can make your flyers. She said the key is events. So here we are. And the key is hosting your own events, inviting people to events, being someone who is creating community and being a relationship builder. So I want to give big props. Here on the call is Savannah, who lives down in Oklahoma, and she hosted her own event. Her and her sister hosted an event together, and Emma Thomas drove to really give a Juice Plus presentation and a talk to all of her friends and family. So big props to them and to Emma, her upline, for hosting their own events. And then also you can host your own virtual events or plug into the ones that we have. So really the key is events. The Empowered in 1 hour just gives you the time and the focus to build into these events and get people present or be scheduling them. And what is an event? An event is with you and one other person. So it doesn't need to be some big, incredible sourdough workshop, although those are amazing. It could just be you're meeting your friend for a walk or coffee. So just a little bit of insight on that. And then I know I had one other thing. Okay, Carrie, are you ready to kind of do our little surprise here at the end? Does anybody have any questions about the Empowered in 1 hour? Anything that stood out to them? Anything they want to ask? Anybody, anything? Good. You guys are such a great bunch. Okay, Carrie, you want to take it away with our little surprise?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited about those Empowered in 1 hour. And I just know, here's the thing, like Emily said, what's easy to do is easy not to do. And you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. But your calendar is your boss, always. And it's really easy for a day to go by and you don't touch your business. And then a day can turn into a week, and a week can turn into a whole month. And I know that because I've been in this business for 19 years and it's happened to me. So I'm really excited, even though I know what to do, I'm excited to get on and have the accountability to do it together. And I just want to read something really quickly. I'm so excited to see all of you on here today. It is so thrilling just to have you guys on live Zoom, because I was on an NMD Zoom earlier and they said, the recording's great. It's a great option. Okay. Don't get me wrong, but there is nothing like live. Okay. So the live and in person, and I just, you know, there's energy behind it. So, okay, so we're going to do a little drawing today because we want to honor you for just investing your time in yourself, in your own business, and showing up is a principle. It's a principle in business, right? And relationships. So what I'm going to do is share my screen here. And Julie, can you see it? You see my screen? Okay. So I have everybody except for the marketing directors in here, all of your names, and we're going to do a little drawing today just because you showed up. So we're going to do these little surprise drawings here and there. We'll do it for the online community too. Occasionally, you never know when we're going to do the drawing, and we might be giving away something big, or today we're going to be giving away a gift card. So I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see. So just give yourself a little pat on the back for showing up today. Let's see who the winner is. I love this little wheel of names thing. I think it's so fun. So cute. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Congratulations, Savannah. We will be getting you your gift card in the mail ASAP. Good job showing up today.
I love that. And Savannah is our friend in Oklahoma. So this is her taste of community that she gets every week. And she is so consistent at getting on these calls. So you deserve that little pat.
Oh, wow, guys. Thank you so much. That means a lot. This is really exciting. I've been listening, but I had cranky kids, so I had my video off, but I'm excited about everything.
Okay.
Thank you guys very, very, very much.
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you for being on. Big congratulations to you. Deb,
It's a blessing.
Yes, you too. And no worries, guys, if you have to turn your computer off, that's fine. Just be here. We love it. Deb, I see your face. Is there anything you wanted to share? She's working on unmuting, I can tell. You're good? Okay. Well, you're really creating a lot of anticipation now with this. It won't let her unmute. Oh, bummer. Okay, well, we might have to have Deb share on the next call. I don't know what's wrong. I know we're 3 minutes late. It's her first time using Zoom. You know, it happened. All right. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for hopping on, and we cannot wait to see you tonight at Allie's Talk. If you can be at dinner, please send me an RSVP, shoot me a text. We cannot wait to see you, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Congratulations.